Just a great job by our guys, man. It was a battle. You know, we knew it was going to be a battle. We jumped out early. Nobody in our dugout felt like that was going to be a steamroll job. They've got a great team. So it really started with Clev's first inning. You know, getting those guys up and down in order, and then we came in and really swung the bats. You know, we've got a really good hitting team. And we jumped on them. They gave us a little bit of help with some walks, but we really just swung the bats. And then, like, really what we always do, we answered. You know, whenever they scored, we responded with offense as well, and we got right back in it. So when they got their 3 spot in the 6th, we scored 3 right away in the bottom of the 6th, and it was just critical from a momentum standpoint.
You used several pitchers, and what does it say about it to hold down a really good hitting team? You know, to use that many pitchers.
Yeah, arguably the top hitting team, one of the hottest teams in the country coming in. So, you know, we knew we had our hands full, and you know, this was a night where, you know, we wanted to get some guys back out there. Gato's a good pitcher for us. He hadn't thrown in a while, and we were going to pitch him. So, you know, we want to get Newman back out there. So it was important. You know, we want to win every game we play, but you know, we've got to develop players. You know, that's what we've kind of hung our hat on over the years. So we got to continue to get guys in the lineup. And Prieto was back in there as a true freshman. He got a big swing and a big home run. So it was just critical for us. And just from an environment standpoint, honestly, just from a theatrics and an antics standpoint, you know, it was a different kind of game with the noise that was coming out of there and just some of the stuff that they were doing. So I just felt like our guys handled it great. Laura came in on the back end and was great, but he got some help with a really spectacular defensive effort too.
And Heath gets the start, and you get 4 innings out of him, which you weren't. You were only expecting to get a couple of innings. Talk about how big he was today.
Well, he was efficient. You know what I mean? Like we didn't want to. We didn't want to run a pitch count up for him, so we were thinking 2, maybe 3 at the most. And then, you know, when he went out there for the 3rd inning, they got a guy on, but we got the line drive double play, and he ended up only throwing 5 pitches. So that 5-pitch inning bought him that 4th inning, and he was great. You know, he kept filling up the zone. They were taking strikes early on us, and you know, showing bunt, pulling it back, and doing that stuff they did throughout the game. But what it was for him was it kept allowing him to get ahead 0-1. And it's very similar to the championship game in the conference tournament last year, where, you know, when he's working ahead and he's got that changeup going, you know, he's been really, really good for us. So we want to keep his pitch count down because we're going to need him this weekend. But he was efficient enough to get us through 4 innings.
I mean, it felt good, you know, just go out there, try to throw strikes. I mean, Brandon's in trouble this year when I haven't thrown strikes. Anytime all my pitches have been in the zone, I've been successful. Got a really good defense behind us, so it's easy to trust that. They weren't swinging many first pitch strikes, so I was just trying to throw those and trust my defense, and it also helps you get a 0 in the first, and then your offense puts up 5 spot. I mean, the offense, like the furnace this year, just anytime the other team scores, we're going to score. And the whole game, you know, just trusting in that.
And the other guys behind you, the other pitchers that came in, were solid as well. Just talk about how good it feels to be able to come out and have those guys come in behind you.
I mean, yeah, it feels good. I know we got guys, you know, trusting in the bullpen. I know it was going to go probably 2 or 3 innings, ended up going 4. Was efficient in my pitch count, like Coach David said, and, you know, we got a ton of guys in the bullpen. I think we have a really deep staff, and, like, it's hard for those guys to get in all the time. It's hard for me to get in all the time, you know, and having all those guys, it's just nice to know behind you, and we were successful today.